Hi dear friends, warm welcome to Pure Tasty Kitchen. So glad you're here today. Today we're making creamy chicken breast, and honestly, this turns out better than what you get in most restaurants. It's rich, it's flavorful, and it melts in your mouth with every bite. First step, score the chicken breasts. Make a few shallow cuts across the top, don't go all the way through. This little trick helps the chicken cook more evenly, lets the seasoning sink deeper, and makes the creamy sauce cling to every part of the meat. It gives you so much more flavor in every bite. Take a pan and set it over medium heat, add a nice amount of butter and allow it to melt gently. Don't rush this step. The butter softens, then turns glossy. Place the chicken into the pan, letting each piece fall gently into the melted butter. Give it a moment to sizzle and settle. This step allows the chicken to brown beautifully, adding so much depth to our creamy sauce later. Go ahead and sprinkle the chicken with salt and pepper, spreading it across every scored line and edge. Chefs never skip this step. Proper seasoning is what separates flat flavors from rich, mouth-watering meals. As the chicken cooks, the salt will enhance the juiciness, while the pepper adds the perfect amount of warmth and fragrance. Now it's time to flip the chicken. Turn each piece gently so the other side can brown just as beautifully. You should see that golden color is starting to form. That's exactly what builds the rich flavor in our creamy sauce. After the second side is cooked and turned golden, gently lift the chicken out of the pan. Place it aside for now. Don't worry, it's not done yet. This rest lets us create a rich, creamy sauce right in the same pan. If you're enjoying the video so far, please like and subscribe. It helps me a lot. Now I'm chopping the garlic nice and finely. Fresh garlic always adds that beautiful aroma and depth, and it blends perfectly into the creamy sauce. Add a little butter to the pan and let it melt gently. Now add the chopped garlic into the pan. Let it soften and release its flavors into the butter. This simple step builds the foundation for a rich, creamy sauce that tastes better than restaurant style. Add the chopped onion into the pan, sprinkling them in evenly. Let them fall right into that warm butter and give them a moment to settle. As they cook, they'll soften slowly and begin releasing their natural aroma, filling the kitchen with that beautiful fragrance. This step may seem simple, but it creates the rich, flavorful base we need for our creamy sauce. Now I'm adding the tamarind, letting it blend slowly into the pan. It brings that perfect mix of sweet and tangy flavors, and it really helps balance the richness of the sauce while adding a beautiful depth to the whole dish. Add in the milk. If you like, you can use heavy cream, but I'm keeping it simple with milk. No need to go out and buy anything extra. Milk works perfectly and still gives a great flavor. Now add the paprika along with some peri-peri seasoning. These two spices work beautifully together, bringing color, warmth, and a little kick. Mix them in so the flavors spread evenly through the sauce. Now sprinkle a little black pepper over the top. It adds a warm, subtle heat and brings out the natural flavor of the dish. Now go ahead and put the chicken back into the pan. Let each piece settle down into that creamy sauce, making sure it's fully coated so it can soak up every bit of flavor we've built. Take a moment to spoon some of that sauce over the top of the chicken. This helps it stay juicy and absorb even more of that rich, creamy goodness. Once everything is nestled nicely in the pan, go ahead and cover it with a lid. Let it simmer gently so the chicken becomes tender and the sauce thickens beautifully. Now sprinkle mozzarella cheese all over the top of the chicken. Take your time and let it fall evenly across the pan. As it melts, it blends into the creamy sauce and adds this beautiful richness and smooth, stretchy finish. The mozzarella melts softly, creating a silky layer that brings all the flavors together and makes the dish taste even more comforting and satisfying. Now take your spoon and gently scoop up that creamy sauce, slowly pouring it over the chicken. Let it run across the top and drip down the sides, sinking into every little cut and corner. This step keeps the chicken moist, helps it soak up even more flavor, and brings the whole dish together with that rich, silky finish we're looking for. Now go ahead and garnish the dish with some fresh parsley. That little touch of green adds freshness, color, and the perfect finishing look to our creamy chicken. And with that, our recipe is complete. If you enjoyed watching and cooking along with me, please don't forget to subscribe to the channel, give the video a like, and share it with someone who would love this meal.